Blog Talk Radio.
What time is it?
WH Radio.
WrestlingHeads Radio. You got Skits. I'm live here with Oscar, Toby, and we got Chris. What's going on, gentlemen?
What's going on?
Everything's good. We got a great show lined up today. We got Pretty P Avalon on the show. What is going on, bro?
What's up, dude? I'm just chilling.
Thanks for being on the show, man. For all those that do not know who Peter Avalon is, he is one half of the championship wrestling from Hollywood champions, tag team champions.
Right.
We definitely want to thank you for taking your time out, dude. But yeah, let's get to it.
Absolutely, let's do it.
All right. I guess I'll start off with the first question of the day. Peter, you've been wrestling since around like 2008, I believe.
Yeah, the very end of 2008 is when I started. I had my first match at EWF in San Bernardino.
Yeah. Can you tell us how'd you get into the business? How'd you start off? With wrestling, and like how'd you get into it?
I've always liked wrestling since I was a kid. You're going to hear the same cliche out of me like everybody else. I liked wrestling when I was a kid. I just was never really allowed to watch it. My mom and dad would come in, turn the TV off, can't watch that. So I would get well into the first hour of Raw, and then they'd shut the TV off. So I was well acquainted with guys like Val Venus, but could never watch guys like The Rock. So I'm watching wrestling, fell in love with it. 18 years old rolls around. My 18th birthday, I hit up a school in Anaheim, Stanton area. That was head trainer Charles Mercury and Ronan. Scorpio Sky would come in with Mr. Excitement, Top Gun Tall War, Scott Lost, Joey Ryan, guys like that. And we would, me and a friend of mine would train every Thursday and Sunday. And, so that's how I got into it. I just went to the school, met the right people, and here I am now.
Yeah, definitely. Chris, did you want to go ahead and ask a question?
Absolutely. Great to have you on the show. I mean, I've been a humongous fan for a while. And my question is obvious with your tag team with P.P. Ray. When you started tagging with Ray, how quickly did you realize you guys had something here, like something special? Was it overnight, or did it take a while to gel?
It was kind of a weird happening with Ray and I. We've kind of just met each other through, he was coming up, I was coming up, and we had a match actually against each other at EWF. He was the current EWF Cruiserweight champ. I was going after his belt. We clicked in there. We had a hell of a match, and we were both very early in our careers, so we knew we had chemistry against each other. And then we got paired up with each other at Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. Him, me, and Rico Dynamite, and then Rico Dynamite kind of did his own thing with the Banditos, and then it was just Ray and I, and we saw chemistry as a team as well. He was helping me with Ryan Taylor. I was helping him with Terex. We were doing our thing together, just wreaking havoc, doing our thing, having a good time, and it just fans had a good time with us,
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, so it was a really sporadic thing. They had nothing for me, they had nothing for Ray, and it just happened that nothing for us turned into something for us that turned out awesome,
Yeah.
Definitely. Toby, you want to go ahead?
Sure. Hey, Peter, I got to actually, to comment on what you said, the chemistry that you and Rosas do have is very, very good, and you guys look like you guys have a lot of fun with each other in the ring.
Thank you.
But my question is, and I'm just going to get it out of the way now because I know someone's probably going to ask it later. Someone's probably going to tweet us it. What is with the Johnny Yuma thing, and where did that whole thing start?
Oh, Johnny Yuma, he's a piece of... Can I curse on the show, or am I not?
Yeah, go for it. You can say whatever you want, dude.
Say fuck shit, whatever.
Shit. He's a piece of shit. That Johnny Yuma. Okay, so here's the scoop. All right, we had a 4-way match at Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. Ray Rosas and I, even though we're buddies, they always would stick us in 4 ways. So it was me, Ray Rosas, Johnny Yuma, and Scorpio Sky. And I think it was an elimination-style match for a number 1 contendership for the TV title. Mid-match, we go for a superplex in the corner, the double superplex out of the corner. Johnny Yuma superplexes Ray Rosas. Scorpio Sky superplexes me. I come down, land first. Johnny Yuma superplexes Ray Rosas onto the top of my right hand, and he breaks it. So since then, fuck him.
Is that how you broke your hand?
That's how I broke my hand, because of Ray Rosas, Johnny Yuma suplexing Ray Rosas on top of it. He's scum, and I hope he dies.
I was always wondering how you broke your hand, because you were, before you broke your hand, you were actually set up to have a championship match on IWL, and you looked like you were on a roll, and then all of a sudden, I think I saw you at Shamrocks in Chino, and you're like, yeah, I'm out for a while, my hand's broken.
I had a cast on and everything for a minute, looking like a goof, because Johnny Yuma, being the goof that he is, I hate him. I can't stand that guy.
So how is the hand now? Is it 100%?
My hand's 100% and ready to slap Johnny Yuma across the face. Which I've been doing. I hope you've been watching the program. Absolutely. I've beating Ray Rosas and I are getting the best of them in matches and cage matches, and we're beating their ass. They ain't got nothing. So we're champs.
All right. Oscar, go ahead.
Okay, I want to talk about a past rival you had in Championship Wrestling from Hollywood with Ryan Taylor. For our listeners, for our listeners that don't know, you guys had a rivalry, and it led to a hair versus hair match, and you end up losing the match, and you're the one that got your hair cut off. But my question to you is that, did you choose to lose this match? Did you want to cut your hair, or they made you cut your hair?
There was a point in Championship Wrestling where Ryan Taylor and I, we could stand each other. It was the same circumstance with Johnny Yuma, just, differently lead up into it. And he knew what was precious to me. I like to look good, and I had those long flowing locks, and I can't stand the guy. He's got long flowing locks, but he looks like a goof. He's a hell of a competitor, a hell of a wrestler. So we did it. We went out there, we had our teams, and I came up on the short end of the stick. So it was all just out of spite, out of each other. What's that story? The guy who loses his hair and he just loses like all his power. Samson.
Yeah.
That's how it felt. It's like I lost my hair, lost my power. He won. He got the best of me. So good on him for that. And he's a hell of a wrestler, man.
Yeah, it's funny that right after that rivalry, he ended up cutting his hair. So it's like almost like nobody really wins.
No, I'm pissed. I hate it. I'm so upset.
Will you grow it back?
I thought about it, but I've grown accustomed to the short hair. I kind of like it. I like the spikes. I'm digging the sexiness of it.
All right. Well, go ahead, Skids.
Yeah, Peter. I have a question. If you weren't a professional wrestler, pro wrestler today, what would be your profession?
Oh man, I wanted to be a veterinarian. To be honest, I love dogs, so that was my thing. But that didn't pan out, so now I'm punching dogs like Johnny Yuma in the face.
Speaking of Johnny Yuma, you guys' little war you guys had going on Twitter was pretty entertaining.
It comes from the heart. I just can't stand him. So any of that stuff is just pure hatred for him. I hate him. He doesn't deserve anything. All I have to say is this. Huh?
Hey, I was gonna ask real quick. Are you giving him a cut off the T-shirts?
Kevin, him a cutoff? No way. He doesn't deserve anything.
You're selling a shit ton of those shirts.
Absolutely, I am. He should be paying me for using his name. Stupid guy.
I was gonna say this: Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. If you're listening to this show, book a street fight. We want to see Yuma versus Peter Avalon ASAP. Make that happen this Sunday if you can.
That would be awesome.
I'll do it. I just anything to punch him in the mouth. Yeah, man, absolutely. I hope to see everybody there on Sunday. Absolutely.
Go ahead, Chris.
Yeah, I've said this before on the show. I have a different perspective being on the East Coast, and I'm not aware of it. Have you already wrestled on the East Coast, or do you foresee yourself anytime soon or in the future to wrestle on the East Coast?
Honestly, I'd love to venture out to the East Coast. I haven't had the opportunity yet. I've been just kind of here on the West Coast, up and down a little bit, but I haven't ventured out east. I'd definitely like to. I'd like to go out Midwest, East, South, whatever. If you have me, I'd love to be there.
It's just I think your character, especially with Rosas, but obviously yourself would just fit perfect in the Northeast crowds, especially like Dragon Gate and ROH. It's just I think it'd be an easy fit. I think you'd be over first show.
Thank you.
I wasn't aware. I just wasn't aware if you ever were even on East Coast, because I travel a lot in this area and I just never seen you on this part.
I definitely, like Ray and I, we both want to get out there. If people want to see us, I'd hope they let the wrestling companies know. Let TP Ray all day.
That's why I fly to California. That's one of the reasons why I fly to California.
Oh, I love it, man. Thank you. That makes me feel good. All tingly inside.
Boy, you're welcome.
Are you going to be out here this weekend for? Are you going to be out here this weekend then for Gorilla and for Championship Wrestling?
We'll all be at Gorilla. I'm not going to make it to Sunday show because I have work. So, but I think Toby and Oscar are going to the Sunday show.
Oh,
Chris, are you going to the Sunday show?
No, I'm just flying in for PWG. That's it. There's just no way I could stay that many days.
Oh, okay. No problem. All right, I guess I'll take the next question. Now, I'm just going to get this one out of the way. But Peter, I've been asking this to everyone we've had on the show recently, and we're all tied up, right? We're all tied up right now. It's actually, it's tie. But anyways, Hulk Hogan or the Ultimate Warrior?
Oh, I was Hogan. I'm a Hogan.
Yes. Thank God. All right, Hogan's winning now. Dude, yeah, okay. But anyways, for all the old school, I just been asking that question for all of us who grew up watching Hulk Hogan and the Ultimate Warrior. And so as of right now, Hogan's leading again. So, yeah, Hogan was my boy growing up. So I always hated the Ultimate Warrior.
Oh, good. I'm glad Hogan got it. He's winning.
Yeah. Go ahead, Oscar.
All right. I want to ask him about this little stable you're in Championship Wrestling from Hollywood, the Standard. You were with Adam Pearce, Austin Aries, and Joey Chaos. I want to know if you could tell the listeners your experience with that with that stable you're in.
Oh man, the experience is just rolling with the Standard. I'm glad you brought them up. Absolutely, I learned so much from being with the Standard. You got guys, world-renowned international guys like Joey Chaos, Austin Aries, the greatest man that ever lived, Austin Aries, Scrap Daddy, Adam Pearce. These guys are just world-renowned, well-known, been in the business for many years, and then for them to just take me under their wing and teach me the ropes and things like that. Absolutely, it was a hell of a time. They took me out. We partied. We had a hell of a time picking up girls, and they picked up most of the girls, but we picked up girls, and it was dope, dude.
Yeah. Well, do you still speak to Austin Aries by any chance? Because I know he's in TNA now. So
Austin Aries, he's off being Austin Aries, the greatest man that ever lived. He's doing his thing. Speak to him, the rare chance I get, but he's out making an impact. So here and there.
Yeah, definitely. Go ahead, Skits.
Yeah. The question I have to ask is actually a question I've never asked any of our guests. So what does Peter Avalon do when he's not inside the ring? Do you have any hobbies besides kicking people's ass?
I like you'll see me most of the time having a good time, just going out there, doing a thing, going out there, having fun, going out, having a good time at night, going out, drinking, getting drunk, doing my thing, talking to girls. I get my man Ray Rosas, we'll go out on the town. They can't resist. It's margaritas and martinis all night with Ray Rosas and I. So we go out and have a good time. That's what we like to do. We like to party. And that's what people really know about when we're, exactly, the life. When we're not in the ring, we're out having a good time.
Definitely. Go ahead.
Hold on. I got to cut him off for a second. I have a question from a listener here. He wants me to ask Peter if Peter Avalon, is it really your real name? If it's not, then how you came up with the name?
Peter Avalon, it's just my real name.
It is your real name?
Yeah.
Well, that's what he asked me.
Pretty Peter just came about because I'm just gorgeous, so, just flowed together.
Okay. So that's how he was.
Real quick, I just want to say for all of our listeners, you guys have a question for our boy Pretty P? Yes, call in.
PPA all day.
Yeah, call in at 760-454-1107. So you guys don't be scared to call and ask questions. Or you can also tweet us at WrestlingHeads, or you can tweet Peter Avalon himself, and we'll ask the question right here. So
at Avalon, baby, that's it.
Go ahead, Chris.
No one wants to call in. That's it. Everyone just doesn't want to talk to little old me.
Well,
just drinking my cocktail here, just doing my thing, getting tipsy, doing my thing, having a good time.
I have one question. I have another question. I've been watching Championship Hollywood on the internet since 2010, and I'm pumped that MAV TV's finally got the national deal. And my question is, since Hollywood got the national TV deal, how much has changed? And by changed, I mean, is there way more added pressure in the back? How is the dynamic? Has it changed at all, if at all?
I feel like it hasn't changed, really. I feel like it's still the same hustle and grind that we do, the long hours, and we go out there and we try to give a 100%, do a hell of a product, if it was just KDOC or if it's KDOC and MAV TV, regardless of who it is, we're going to go out there and just do the same thing. We don't feel any, added pressures. We go out there and feel the same, pressure that we already had to perform and to do our damn best,
Yeah, it's just it's a lot of. I know a lot of people, or at least where I live, that are just excited at it because they've heard about it, and some people just don't want to go on the internet. And now that they're seeing it on TV, a lot of people are hyped on this side, at least. I'm sure in Southern California.
I'm glad. I'm absolutely glad that people are excited to see it. I'm excited myself to be able to see it. MAV TV's got some cool stuff on it, the indie racing and all that. And then we're out here in SoCal, so we're surrounded by it too. I'm nearby, kind of the Irwindale Speed Track and everything. So I'm surrounded by MAV TV, and I'd love to be a part of it. So that's awesome.
Yeah. Good, Tobe.
All right. PPA, you're wrestle a lot around here in SoCal and a lot of different promotions. I asked Scorpio Sky this on Monday, but what's your favorite promotion to work for, and where you have the most fun?
I have to say Championship Wrestling from Hollywood, bar none. It's turned into my home. We go out there and I give 100%. And then number two, I have to say, I was very, very, very close. Number two, I have to say AWS. AWS has been my home since day one, so that's probably those are my two top, kind of tied,
It's funny is that Scorpio Sky gave the exact same answer. He says that everyone in the back, you guys all have such great chemistry, and you guys all get along, with I guess the exception of Johnny Yuma. But
yeah, we all get along, we all bond. Even people get along with Johnny Yuma, just him and I. We just kind of keep distant. And if I see him, I try not to spit in his face, and he tries to not spit in my face.
Real quick, though, Peter, I think we have a caller that was actually a question from 310 area code. 310, you're live on WrestlingHeads Radio. Let's go.
Yo, what's up, guys? Josh.
What's going on, Josh?
Hey, what's up,
Josh.
Peter Avalon?
Hey, Josh, how you doing, man?
Great, bro. Question for you. How? I don't know if you guys. Well, we were there live, but at the last taping, you guys don't know they won the tag team championship. My question is, how did you feel accomplishing or getting that title from the Rock Nest Monsters off of that whole Fatal 4-Way?
It's you had the 4 top teams in championship wrestling in there competing, the Banditos, the Champs, the Tribe, Rock Nest, and then us. And to beat, for all of us to be able to overcome all those other teams, it was a hell of a feeling, man. Ray Rosas, he immediately made his banner picture on his Facebook, him with the bell, and you could just see it, and we felt it. It felt good. It was close to tears, one of those eye-opening moments, and it was just incredible. And it's probably one of my, if not, the best moment in my career. Definitely, it was incredible.
Definitely. Josh, you have any other questions?
Do you actually see yourself as a singles competitor, trying to see into go into the TV championship or for a heavyweight title, or as far as AWS as well?
I came into this business as a singles wrestler, and hell yeah, if the opportunity comes up, I'd absolutely love to hold some gold. I held the AWS lightweight championship for the longest time. When they were running consistently, I held it for very long, and then when they went under, Cinderin held the belt, and I think it's held it longer than me. But that's kind of doesn't count in my opinion. I'm the longest reigning lightweight champion. So AWS, it's worth that.
Nice. Well, I'm definitely going to see you on Sunday. I can't wait.
Absolutely, I can't wait, and I can't everybody wait for everybody to join us. We're invading frickin' Ventura County. I'm stoked for it, dude. The Ocean View Pavilion. It's gonna be awesome. I can't wait.
Well, how do you actually? Here's another question too. I'm sorry. How does it feel like going away from Hollywood and into the Ventura County? Do you feel like it's different from Hollywood, or I know what? It's different, but
it absolutely is. It's different, but I feel it's a good different. We're going to be at the Ocean View Pavilion, and I can't pronounce the damn city name. I think it's Port Heinemy or something like that. It's gonna be beautiful because it's near a port, the beach, and we're invading all of SoCal. We've been into OC, so we were in Orange County. Now it's time for Ventura County. Hell, if we can get up in Inland Empire in different counties, let's do it. Let's take championship wrestling from Hollywood all over Southern California and show it that it's the best wrestling product right now out here on TV, bar none.
Nice.
Definitely.
So excited.
We want to thank you for calling, Josh. If you want to call back up later when we have Candice LeRae on, you're more than welcome. We're going to put you on mute, okay?
Yes, sir. Thanks, guys.
Yes, sir. I'm going to go ahead and ask the next question because just by watching the matchup that you guys had that Josh was just talking about, if this match was booked in PWG, PP Ray versus the Young Bucks, it would be ridiculous. And that's definitely a match I would love to see in the Pro Wrestling Guerrilla arena. Do you think that's possible, that we could see PP Ray versus the Young Bucks at a Pro Wrestling Guerrilla event?
If the opportunity is presented, I will take it. Ray Rosas will take it. We have had one match with the Young Bucks. It was at AWS, and we beat them. So in our one match with the Young Bucks, we're up. And I don't know if the Young Bucks, what kind of competitors they are, but I think they might want to get that win back, you know what I mean? So if Gorilla wants it, we'll absolutely deliver.
I don't mind seeing it anywhere, to be honest with you. You guys versus the Young Bucks, I'll be there. That'd be a freaking awesome match. It doesn't have to be in PWG. That could be anywhere.
Well, I love it. I hope that people would want to definitely see it. And the Young Bucks are best tag team in the world, so to be in there with them would be incredible again.
Definitely. I definitely agree with Toby. With Toby.
Yeah, I think we skipped Oscar. Oscar, did you have a question?
Yeah, you just get me. I should ask him 2 questions. Well, this is not a question, but maybe you can ask Dave Marquez, maybe give him a thought buddy. You said all these areas about doing championship wrestling from Hollywood. You need to name this area. Why not the South Bay area? I live in the South Bay, so like Redondo Beach, Hawthorne,
If we came down to the South Beach area, would you be down to go?
Where at?
If we came down to the South Beach area, would you and others be down to go?
South Beach?
The South Bay. I mean, excuse me.
South Bay area, yeah. I live in the South Bay. Of course I would go. I mean,
hell yeah. So, I mean, if we could get down there, absolutely. If people would want to go and we could go down there and people want to come and see us down there, then absolutely I could see us down there. Hell yeah. You guys are a big part of L.A. nearby, hell yeah. Let's do it. We got a lot of wrestlers that live in Long Beach,
Okay, if you're going to do it around here, the best place I could think is somewhere around the LAX area, like one of those hotels, because I've been to one of those ballrooms. It looks like the place in the Commerce Casino, so I could see one of those hotels around the LAX area would be a perfect spot.
Absolutely.
You could spread the word around, so.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
no, bring it to Chino.
I have another. Or you can Chino. I like to be fair, so. You want to go Chino, Inland Empire, whatever. I just want to be fair. Hell, go to Compton if you want.
Everywhere. Hell, why not? We'll go everywhere.
Okay, well, I have another question. It's an AWS question. I'm actually the only one out of all of us, that goes to the shows. I feel like Skip and Toby are missing out.
Dude, I'm telling you, Oscar, man, I've been trying to go for the longest time, ever since they've been across the street from Frank & Sons. It hasn't happened, and I'm like, yeah, dude, that's a sore spot with me, man. I swear.
Okay.
I've been wanting to go for the longest time.
You're definitely missing
I know.
out. But what do I tell TJ and Sabu?
Yeah, I know, man.
Well, I'm going to go to the next AWS show.
But I want to tell Peter, like, what can you tell these guys? What can you make them do to go? Because I really feel like they're missing out.
I mean, real quick before Peter answers that, I just want to say this.
What?
I would go, but work is like crazy. Like every time there's an AWS show, is work. So I will be there.
Yeah, and me, I lost the promotion. Like, it was across the street from Frank & Sons, and all of a sudden it wasn't there. And, like, I was planning on going to an event, and I just totally, like, where the hell did this thing go? And I didn't find out about it until, like, a couple years later. And then that's when I was like, oh, shit, I've been missing out this whole freaking time, So, yeah, that's pretty much. But but I think I can't even make the next. When is the next event? Because we already talked about it, and I can't make that one either.
Oh, the 24th.
Yeah, the 24th.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in freaking Tennessee, so I can't make that one either.
Well, hopefully Ray and I are going to be defending our belts against the Suburban Commandos. Hopefully, you guys can make it out to another one.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, definitely.
I also I want to give a shout out to my boy Sway Thompson. He's the UCW champion out there. I just want to tell him, give me a shot at your belt. I'll beat your ass. So that's it.
We actually had Sway Thompson on here a long ass time ago. He's actually been on here a couple of times. Shout out to Sway Thompson, by the way.
I want my shot. I want that belt. Give it to me, dog.
Chris, you want to go ahead and
Yes. And I have a question. Change gears. I've heard nothing but positives about this guy, Paul Bear. How did he help you guys, and how hard was it with the boys after his passing?
Honestly, it hit everybody really hard. Percy was a hell of a dude to have back there. He was gracious and generous. A great dude. He was always funny, cracking jokes, and just to have him there was a hell of an experience. He was always there to talk and chat with people, and when we lost him, it's really surprised the hell out of me. It kind of caught me off guard, and it really struck a chord with all of us. And so, yeah, he meant a lot to us, definitely. He absolutely did. He made a huge impact on everybody in the back, absolutely.
Because I've met him a few times, and the first thing, like you just said, he seemed very approachable. And I just couldn't imagine how great he could have been in the back, for you to teach just to show you guys, or just tell a story. I just couldn't, I always wanted to know how he was.
He's an incredible addition to any show. He helped Sean Ricker to shine bright, and he was definitely a great part of the show, and he's sorely missed. Definitely is.
It did the whole wrestling world, or his family,
absolutely,
everything,
Absolutely. But he's not with us anymore. But he loved wrestling, and he just wants everybody to enjoy wrestling and to love wrestling. So that's it. That's all we could do is just to keep enjoying wrestling. He was a part of wrestling, and let's just keep enjoying wrestling for him.
And he looked like he was enjoying himself in his last days.
Hell yeah.
Go ahead, Tony. I just want to ask you a question real quick.
Yeah, well, I'm going to change gears, so go ahead. Get it in.
I just want to mention this Friday, August 9th, Pro Wrestling Guerrilla 10, we got you, Ryan Taylor, and Joey Ryan in the six-man tag against Willie Mack, B-Boy, and Candice LeRae.
That's right.
Let's talk about that matchup. Tag?
Six-person tag.
Or six-person tag. In a six-person tag, let's talk about that match. And plus, can you tell us how does it feel to be a part of this Pro Wrestling Guerrilla 10 show coming on Friday?
I'm glad to be a part of it. I've been a part of PWG shows in the past, and I've loved every minute of it. I've wrestled on anniversary shows, so I'm just to be a part of another one is incredible. 10 years for PWG, hell yeah. Let's do at least another 10 years, Guerrilla. Come on, they have the best wrestling in the world, so to be a part of it, I'm stoked. I'm 100% stoked. And to get back in there with my arch nemesis and their rival, Candice LeRae, hell yeah, let's do it. Just keep Willie Mack away from me.
Forward to it. Well, I think we're all looking forward to it.
Absolutely.
For sure. But I wanted to switch gears again now. I don't know how much information you can give us on this, Peter, but, the first time I ever saw you outside of wrestling, it was at a bar, and it was you, Rosas, and a guy that we have not heard from a long time named Chris Cadillac. Now, I'm sure you've heard of, I don't know if you were there at that event, but the whole explosion in the ring with Reich and stuff. Are you actually friends outside the ring with Chris Cadillac, or because I know last time I talked to Rosas, outside of the business, he's like, I have no idea anything about Chris Cadillac. It was almost like he wasn't. I don't want to put words in his mouth, but he's like, I have no idea, kind of like a thing. I don't. It was kind of like he was put off by it. Do you still talk to Cadillac? Because it seemed like you guys were all boys at one point.
Chris Cadillac, he's doing his own thing. He's he's still wrestling out for EWF. He's still a hell of a competitor. I don't really hear from him too much. He doesn't really agree with my antics too much, and we kind of bonded there. We kind of bond over we kind of broke up over our distaste for Johnny Yuma. I don't like Johnny Yuma. Chris Cadillac kind of likes Johnny Yuma, so we can't really agree there. So, but he's out doing his thing, and he's still a hell of a competitor. And I hope to see him around, at least in the wrestling ring, more often.
It's kind of funny because I was trying to get him on here to do a podcast one night when you guys were all at the bar, and I showed up. I was like, hey, you guys want a podcast? And Chris Cadillac was like, yeah, I'm down. And that was like 2 weeks before the whole Reich episode happened, and then I haven't seen the guy or heard from the guy again. Of course, I haven't been to AWS, but I was just like, I don't know if he just fell off the face of the earth or what the hell happened. I mean, did he get blackmailed from every promotion pretty much after that?
He's doing his thing. He's here. He's at Jesse's and AWF. He's at AWS battling out with Hector Canales. He hasn't been seen at IWL, but that's IWL's loss, in my opinion. Chris Cadillac is a hell of a wrestler, a hell of a competitor, and he goes out there and gives 100% each and every time he goes out there, and he does such cool shit. I'm going to put that out there. He does such cool shit. So I want to see him on more shows. FYI to each and everybody.
Yeah, because I was always a big Cadillac guy, and once he started saying that Reich's basically we heard out of him that Reich's a fucking asshole and all this shit. We heard this before it even happened. And then when it did happen to the ring, I was like sitting there going, this shit is fucking real. This ain't no joking around. And so is Reich as big of a douchebag as Cadillac makes him out to be, or is he actually a cool guy since you still work with him? I mean, I don't know if you're allowed to say. You don't have to answer that question if you don't want to.
Justin Reich's always been a gracious guy to me. I really don't have much interaction with him, but any interaction I've had with him, he's always been cool to me. I have no animosity towards him. The one animosity I do have towards him is that he has a win over me in IWL. He defeated me with a spear in a tag match, 8-man tag. So I disagree with him there. I wish he didn't spear me. It really hurt. So Justin Reich spearing me, no, I don't like that, Justin Reich. But other than that, that's the only beef I got.
All right, go ahead, Oscar.
All right, Toby, I got a convention, but I never told you guys this, but okay, at the AWS show, at one when Sabu appeared on, Chris Cadillac actually came to me, and he said, hey, I heard you're in the podcast show. I was like, yeah, I am. Hey, if you want, later on I can give you my info. I was like, oh, okay, but he never did.
When was this?
It was about, 2 months ago when Sabu came on, right? Am I right, Peter?
I believe so.
Yeah, okay, so this was recently then.
Yeah, it was like recently, yeah. So he did came to me. I'll give you my info later. I was like, okay, and I never really tried to get it from him. I was like, whatever, to be honest with you. But next time I can ask him.
Yeah, for sure. I had contacted him a few times, but then after the whole Reich thing happened, I just kind of I did, he wanted to cut a promo on Reich actually on the podcast, but then after that I just left. I left the whole thing alone after that. I was just kind of like, I don't know, I don't. I was just like, fuck, I don't, that's serious business between them two. I don't even know if we should let him cut a promo anymore on Reich. But anyway.
I definitely, if I had the show, I'd definitely let Cadillac on the show. He's doing incredible things right now with the Working Dead, which is his trio. It's Chris Cadillac, Tyler Bateman, and B-Boy. They're doing incredible things together, those three. They have great matches. They've been having great matches in NorCal and APW, so they're definitely three guys to tear down the house, and Cadillac definitely is one of them.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, there's no question about his in-ring talent. I mean, that guy is freaking amazing, especially with his shooting star press in the corner. That's one of the coolest moves I've ever seen in wrestling, for sure. But let's get back to PPA, I guess. Go ahead, Oscar.
Okay, yeah. All right. Well, like I said, Toby, you're missing out.
Yeah.
Because you are really missing out. Okay. What I want to ask Peter is, usually every time we had a guest, I always ask the same question. Let's just say there's a time machine. There's actually a time machine. And if you could bring somebody from the past, like someone from the 80s or 90s, and you can choose that person to have a match with, who would that be and why?
Oh, shit. Does he have to be dead?
He could be dead, or she.
Oh, shit. Well, maybe I'll travel back just to 1998, and I'll wrestle 1998 Stone Cold Steve Austin. Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, man.
So that's Raising Hell. I mean, I was watching wrestling Attitude Era, so that's my.
And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh.
I drink beer. I raise hell. I kick ass.
Oh, man.
And then I had one beer,
yeah.
2 beers, 3 beers, 4 beers, 5, and then some tequila, and then some more tequila, and some red wine.
What?
Yeah, I met him before. He's a cool ass dude. I mean, I remember one time I tried to take a picture of my friend, and his camera wasn't going off. So my friend told him to give me a stunner, and he smirked. That's it. But he's a cool dude, though. I mean, Austin is a pretty good dude. Skip, go ahead.
Yeah. My next question is, who's your favorite professional wrestler that you watch on TV? Not nobody that you work with, somebody that you watch on TV. Like, do you have a favorite out there?
My favorite wrestler to watch of all time is Kurt Angle. So anything Kurt Angle I'll watch over and over again. So Kurt Angle.
Definitely.
He's with that. Yeah, absolutely, Kurt Angle. So yeah, just him.
Go ahead, Chris.
Besides yourself, and Ray, who would you say is the next breakout star in Championship Wrestling from Hollywood?
The next breakout? I can't just pick just one. I got a few.
That's fine. Go ahead.
Leo Blaze. He's incredible right now. He's with the Family Stone. He's one part of Fresh to Death. He's one guy. He's incredible, and he's coming up. And
yeah.
He's one guy to watch. Todd Chandler is another guy. He's in another thing right now with Ricky Mandel, who's another guy to be watching, and they're pissed off at each other. So they're going to do some good stuff together. So those three guys, I'd say, keep an eye out for. They're all three of them are great.
Yeah, there's so much talent in Southern California right now. It's mind blowing for me. You know, it's amazing to see.
Absolutely. And then you get a chance to be able to see all these guys at in Ventura County Championship Wrestling on Sunday. So hopefully we get to see everybody out there.
Yeah, it's definitely there's definitely a swing from the Northeast to Southern California right now. I mean, as for indie wrestling, I mean the pendulum has switched, and it's noticeable, and I love it.
All good. Any wrestling that we can have is good wrestling. What's up,
Peter? I don't know if you're allowed to talk about it, but can you let us know who you guys will be facing this Sunday?
Right now, we don't know. We don't know what we're doing. I think Ray Rosas and I are just going to make our presence known somehow. I honestly don't know who we're wrestling. I wish I could tell you guys, but I have no idea. That's the truth.
And I'm hoping David's listening so he can book that street fight. We need that street fight. And if it happens, we know that WrestlingHeads kind of set that up. Book that somewhere. Anybody can book it. Just book it. Hey, we can take this to any promotion in California. How about a guerrilla warfare match? I don't care. Any type of match. It doesn't matter. We can have a hardcore match, a cage match. I just want to see these two go at it. I mean,
yeah, man. You could just book us in a game of street ball. That's it. Something.
Yeah, I mean, especially with everyone wears those I Hate Johnny Yuma shirts, and we all know where they come from. So it's kind of, there's not a promotion out there who doesn't know about it. So it's like, what the fuck? Book the match already.
Exactly. We hate them.
I actually like both of y'all.
Yeah, I can't lie either. I don't hate Johnny Yuma as much as the guy next to me, but yeah.
I think Oscar does.
I like both of you guys too.
I think Oscar has that.
I would definitely root for you though, PPA.
Oh, thank you. It's all right if you like Johnny Yuma. Sometimes people like steak and some people like rotten bologna. So it's okay. I understand.
I guess I have the next question, but actually I can't think of anything off the top of my head right now. So I'm actually just looking forward to seeing you Friday and seeing you on Sunday. Maybe we can have a beer after the PWG show.
Absolutely. Hopefully we can all do something. If I see you on Friday, hopefully we can do something, and then hopefully Sunday I can see everybody there, and we can all do something then. Let's all enjoy wrestling and have a good time.
Well, on Friday actually we all end up going to Denny's right down the street from where Gorilla is held. So if you want to join us at Denny's, man, you're more than welcome.
Oh shit, Grand Slam, dog.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, dude, you're more than welcome, dude. We got all of us go and hang out. Hopefully Chris can join us this time, but I don't know how early his flight is. Yeah. Oh, you're going to school? Yeah, so yeah, it'll be. Just bring some chicks, bring some girls though. I already have a girlfriend, so I shouldn't be saying that. But yeah, just since you're the ladies man, we know you're the ladies man. So yeah, come on.
Hopefully she's not listening.
Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah, hopefully she's not listening. If she's listening, just tell her we're going out somewhere nice to buy her something.
Hey man, it's pretty Peter Avalon. Who else would be there? Chicks, That's what happens.
Yeah, exactly.
Real quick, Peter, you want to throw your Twitter or your Facebook, Vine, Instagram, whatever you got up there to all the listeners?
Absolutely. You can find me on Facebook, facebook.com/Peter Avalon, on Twitter @PAvalon, it's all one word. I'm on Instagram and Vine too, PPA all day. Hit me up, say what's up at PWG in Reseda on Friday, and then at Championship Wrestling on Sunday at Oceanside Pavilion in Ventura County. It's 3 p.m. and it's free. Come on, folks, come out, say what's up. I'm the champ. All right.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Definitely. Well, Peter, we'll see you Friday, and we want to thank you for calling in, man.
Hell yeah, man. Thanks for having me, guys.
It's a pleasure, man.
Thanks, Peter.
Thank you.
Thanks, Peter, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, Peter Avalon. Pretty P.
PPA.
Well,
man, we're gonna have some fun on Friday. I'll tell you that, though, dude. We already got. Who else did we invite to Denny's? I forgot, dude. It'd be awesome if everyone goes. I think it's a huge party.
How about we invite our next guest, who we are about to call up in a few seconds, and Oscar?
Yes.
Since you were the one that worked your ass off. Well, she asked me to talk.
All right.
Hold up, gentlemen. Let me get the number out. Let's do this. You guys ready, gentlemen?
Yeah. No.
All right. You take a deep breath.
Let's go to commercial break before we do it, please. I'm nervous.
If you're serious, I think we should do that.
What?
We'll be right back at these messages.
Yo, welcome to WH Radio. Today's show is brought to you by the good people down at WrestlingRambles.com. For the latest in wrestling news, in-depth blog, and hot topic discussions, hit up WrestlingRambles.com. Remember, it's not just any ramble, but a Wrestling Rambles. WrestlingRambles.com. And also special thanks to Ring Rust Radio and SLTDWrestling.com. Thank you for listening.
Yep. About that time. You guys ready, gentlemen?
Yeah.
No, go to another commercial. I'm not ready.
I'm ready.
No, I've been ready for a week.
All right.
Hello? Hello?
Hi, Candice.
Yes.
How you doing,
Can you hear me?
Candice?
Oh, I'm good. How are you? I keep having these long pauses, and I'm going, oh God, I lost them already. Damn it.
No.
Okay.
Okay, we're on.
Okay. Yes, you got it. You good?
I'm here. Okay, good. I keep worrying that you guys aren't here with me.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live with Candice herself. Candice LeRae. What's going on, Candice?
Oh, not much. Just sitting in the car, going home from LA. How are you guys doing?
Great.
We're doing
great. I'm not gonna lie, Candice. A couple of us are definitely nervous to have
Don't
you
lie
on
to
here.
me. You're what?
We're super nervous to have you on here.
Oh, why? I'm so
like
not intimidating. Well, don't be nervous, because then I'll get nervous, and we'll all be nervous, and it'll make for a really awkward conversation.
Okay, can I ask you the first question? I'm the one that's not nervous.
Okay.
I'm not nervous.
Let's do this.
I'm nervous.
Okay, let me start with the first
Let's
question.
take a deep breath and start. Okay, take a deep breath. Let's do this.
Just like that?
Yeah.
All right.
Then we all feel better.
Okay, my first question would be to you is that why do you choose to become a professional wrestler?
Well, when I was a little girl, like probably about 6 years old, my cousins watched it, my brothers watched it, and I don't know, I fell in love with it. And so when I was like a 6-year-old little girl, I was running around dressing up like I was Macho Man and pretending that I was a wrestler, and so it's just what I wanted to do ever since I was little. That's all I knew I wanted to do. You know, because little girls always pretend to be like Macho Man, Randy Savage, as kids, you know. But
Macho Man is one of the best wrestlers of all time.
What was that?
Can you do a good impression of him?
I would say Macho Man is one of the best of all time. Definitely.
Oh, I agree. 1,000%.
Definitely a great choice to basically dress up like him when you were like 5.
It's a good dream to have.
I'll go ahead
I got
and
a
ask a question. Well, Candice, you're from Canada, right?
Kind of.
Okay.
Kind of.
Is there any guys that you looked up to in Canada growing up?
Oh my gosh, I love Canadian wrestlers. I love Canadian wrestlers. I actually, because when I was a little girl, I was all about Macho Man, and I grew up and it was all about Shawn Michaels, and then I grew up and I was all about Chris Jericho. Like, he was my idol for a little while there. So I got to meet him. It was really awkward because I was nervous to meet him, and I didn't really know what to say. So that was my awkward interaction. So stupid nerve.
My dog's name is Jericho, by the way.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
that's really awesome.
Yeah, Jericho's my boy. So.
Yeah?
And
your favorite?
Maybe my dog Jericho. There you go. So.
Aww.
Yeah, I read both of his books. They're awesome. But anyways.
My dogs have really bizarre names, so that's like a normal name. Very cool.
You want to go ahead, Chris, with the next question?
I got a question. I've always wanted to ask you this. A lot of, if I ever had the chance, a lot of talent has come through PWG, and not just through PWG, but Southern California in itself. And you've worked with all the great ones. And my question is, who of that talent that has passed through the area was your biggest supporter, or just went out of their way to help you get better at what you do?
Man, like, I mean, do you mean currently and just all together, or like, I don't know.
Since day one. I mean, what was that?
Since day one, Human Tornado pushed me a lot. Like, he really did. And he's a huge supporter. I've had, like, at one point in time, Joey Ryan was very supportive of me, very helpful in my career. Chris Hero a bit. He was there for a while, kind of pushing me. I think everybody that I've kind of interacted with at PWG has been very supportive of me, and, like, I don't know, they've all done a good job of not treating me like a baby, but kind of pushing me to get better. And I don't know, I think without them I would be so bad right now.
Now, were you trained, I read that you were trained by Jesse Hernandez, who was one of your trainers, along with DJ. Now, how was he, like, because I noticed that he trained a lot of people, a lot of talent, big Alex Kozlov, Joey Ryan, Alina Leyva, Gambino. A lot of people started there. How did what? How did he help you, like, mold you into what you are today? Because it just seems like
he gave me a chance. I mean, he gave me a chance. I worked with a lot of his guys, and he does a good job about kind of encouraging the older guys to help the younger kids out, and not necessarily just kind of leave them high and dry, you know. And so, but he gave me my first opportunity to actually wrestle in front of people, and he got very excited about it when I got to that point where he could start putting me on shows, and really that's kind of how everything started for me.
Yeah, I started reading the names over there. I was like, wow, you know, this guy must, you know.
Yeah, a lot of people go there. Yeah.
Pretty awesome.
All right, Candice, I got a question.
Okay.
I want to be, like, totally, you know, hopefully off the books. You know, I know you've been feuding forever, but to be honestly, you know, not in character or anything, how good of friends are you with Joey Ryan? Or do you actually hate him?
I have had times where I actually hated him. So, like, if that helps anybody feel better about everything that's happening, I've had times where I absolutely hate him. So, but
it just seems like every time you guys are feuding, there's a boobplex or a ballplex. Or,
yeah, somebody's getting
thrown
around by their genitalia at some point.
All right, go ahead, Oscar.
Okay, I wanted to ask her about your match for this Friday at PWG. Usually it's called a 6-man tag, but you're the only female in the match. So what's the proper name for this match?
A 6-person tag match. Yeah. It sounds a lot less exciting, you know? A mixed person. Because then it's like, I don't know. It's weird. They could just say a 6-man. I wouldn't be offended, you know? But it's okay. I don't know what else they would call it. Like,
okay, and
what do you call a 6-person tag match except for a 6-person? A 5-man and 1-girl match. Like, that sounds worse. That sounds worse. Okay, no, we're going with person.
Yeah, well,
the other one was too suggestive.
Well, do you feel comfortable wrestling with the men?
Yes, actually, because when I started training, I was one of the only girls, and because, I don't know, there was something about SoCal where we had no girls for the longest time, like, and of course when I started wrestling, we had hardly any girls. I actually had to recruit my cousin to start wrestling with me because there weren't any girls, and I needed an opponent, so I recruited her, and she did it with me for a good amount of years there. So she basically did it so that I had somebody to wrestle. So she was good. So she took pride in it.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah. Wrestling, guys, is good for girls, though. I know I went on a tangent there a little bit. Wrestling is, as a girl, wrestling guys is really good because it really pushes you. You have to work so much harder than the guys to be kind of level with them. And I think it just pushes me. And I'd rather be really good than everybody baby step me.
Well, one thing, I actually seen you in 2007 against Sarah Del Rey. It was on the East Coast. Now, who was that one female wrestler that inspires you still to this day? Like there has to be that inspired you. You know, women, out there. Great talent all over the world.
Like out here, are you saying?
No,
or
everywhere. Like
just everywhere. Well, obviously, like Sarah Del Rey is like amazing, and I think she's doing things and has done things for women wrestlers that a lot of us, I don't know, that we could have accomplished without her kind of helping us all out there.
Yeah.
So she's I don't know, she's amazing. And she's a really nice person too. So and there's other girls. There's other girls out there right now that I obviously have a lot of respect for, but Sarah's kind of at the top of all of us. Like all of us. I'm just gonna say I was like, no, just all of us. In my opinion. She's kinda like what you thrive to be like.
Yeah. She deserves everything she gets, obviously.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Candice, I have a question. Is there any current women's wrestlers that are on either WWE or TNA that you would like to wrestle?
That's a good question. Man. I don't know. I wasn't expecting this kind of question. I don't even know what to answer. I don't even know how to answer that. I'm like, okay, who's there right now?
I would like to see you go against Natalia.
Oh, that would be amazing. Absolutely. That would be a blessing.
And TNA, you and Mickey James will be good too. Or
is she still there right now? I didn't even know. Yeah, I guess she. Yeah.
Well,
I'm down for all of that.
I actually have a more important question than that. Well, you can actually think about it. We'll get back to it, but this has got to be the most important question of the night. Are you baking cupcakes for the PWG show?
Oh my gosh, so I really want to, right? Because that's what I do these days. For those who don't know, part of my merchandise is cupcakes, and it's been like that for a while, but I asked about PWG if I could do cupcakes there, but a certain somebody at the building doesn't really allow us to take any food inside and sell it. So I would literally have to look like a drug dealer and be selling it out of the truck of my truck, and that probably would, I don't know how that would look shady.
All right, I'll buy.
I don't know.
I'll buy 5 of them if you make them.
I'm like, should I do it and just do it out of my tailgate? I know that's not very
Yeah.
I'm sure if, somebody came over and saw this health violation going on with these cupcakes being sold out of a truck, I don't know. I might consider it. I had kind of accepted I wasn't going to, but now you guys are kind of convincing me that I should, and I feel like
I want to try
a douche if I don't do it.
The line at your tailgate will be longer than the line getting in the building.
I don't know. Do you guys think I would actually sell it out of my truck? Do you think people would buy them?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, definitely. Well, we already got 5 buyers right here, so you just got to sell it. And I'll buy 5. And I'll buy 5 of them. So I don't know how many you want. How many do you usually bake?
Holy crap! See, okay, because usually for shows I'll make 20 to 40 in that range, but PWG is a little different. And it's the 10-year anniversary, so I obviously, what's a birthday party without cake, right?
I feel you.
I don't know how many I would make, though. That's just I'm all, would I sell them really well, or would you guys be my 10 cupcakes that I'm going to sell, and that's it?
I think you'll sell them well, because, there's been, how many people did you say there's been there recently? Upwards of 300 people
it's
there,
absurd,
and it's been standing room only, so. And the line is wrapped around the whole parking lot, so they're guaranteed to be right by your truck anyways.
I don't think I can make 300 cupcakes.
Well, make 40 and then tell us about them first so we get some, and then you can let everyone else know.
Yeah, we'll do that. I'll put 10 aside, at least 10 aside. What was that?
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Go for it.
Candice, real quick, Candice.
Yes.
What's the deal with you being a Ducks fan?
What was that?
What's the deal with you being a Ducks fan and an Angels fan? We're Dodgers and Kings fans. At least 3 of us are.
Oh no, I will never go to the no. No. I will be a Ducks fan forever, and I will love the Angels. Well, see, here's the thing. I'm actually more a Seattle fan because my uncle played for Seattle when I was not born. So I'm kind of a Seattle fan, but he also played for the Angels for a little bit too.
Who was it?
Alvin Davis. Don't freak out. He's not white, and I am obviously white, but he grew up with my dad, so he's our uncle.
That's awesome.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
maybe
he was the first inductee into the Mariners Hall of Fame.
I actually had a conversation with Joey Ryan about going to an Angels game. Maybe you could join us, and we can all go.
Maybe I would be down.
Okay,
Dodgers no, but
it's gonna be Dodgers Angels.
Okay, well if that happens, then I'll consider it.
Sounds good to me.
I will consider it.
Or Kings Ducks, either way. We're all going to a game one day. Or Kings Ducks. If it's Kings Ducks, we're all.
Kings Ducks,
yes. We're all going to a game Sunday.
Are you guys going to go to the one at Dodger Stadium next year?
Yes,
that
sounds amazing.
I'll be working it.
It's totally happening. It's kind of amazing.
Yeah.
Let's not hate. Let's all love each other.
Candice Skits actually works at Dodger Stadium, so he gets to go to every Dodger game for free. And
what the heck? Do you get to go do you get to go to this game for free, though?
I'm going to be at that game for free, too.
I would assume because you're going to be working, right? It's going to be crazy. All these crazy hockey fans. What? You just work everywhere? Everywhere in LA. If I go to any big arena in LA, are you going to be working there?
I was going to say this. Hopefully our bosses are listening. If you ever come to a Ducks Kings game next year, I will hook you up if I can.
Kind of cool.
Yeah,
I might take you up on that offer. Why is your boss listening to your? Is your boss really supportive of you? Is he or she? It could be a girl. I guess I shouldn't assume.
Hey, we never know.
Is this person supportive of you?
My boss might be a big Candice LeRae fan.
Hey, you never know. Probably not, but you never know. We never do.
Go ahead, Chris.
I'm not going to lie. Sometimes when I think I'm being really funny, I can't hear you guys at all. I'm like, oh, my God, I'm making such an ass out of myself right now.
No, it's not even close.
I'm really laughing. Okay. Good.
I got a wrestling question. I mean, it's
always
been my favorite. It's always been my favorite, the mixed person tag matches that are open
yes.
at PWG shows.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
They always start the crowd popping. I mean, and it's with Avalon, Ray Rosas, Human Tornado, Joey Ryan, pretty much down the line. And my question was, whose initial idea was to start these matches? Because
I'm not sure, but I'll tell you what I remember is that in 2000, what is it? Okay, I don't want to say the wrong year because I don't want to sound like an idiot. But the very first Bola I was at as a fan, sitting in the crowd watching the show. And at the end of the tournament, they had, the big cluster tag match. And it was like all the guys who got eliminated in the first round did the big cluster tag match. And it was one of, the best, most fun matches. Like, at the time, I was just so oh my God, I have to wrestle at this place so much. And that was, because it was one of the first time I'd really seen a tag match like that done before, and it's just, yeah. I don't know. PWG has a very, those types of tag matches with just the tons of us in them are, I don't know, I think it's one of those PWG trademarks because I have not seen matches like those. I mean, unless you go to Japan, but even that's a little different than what we have to offer, so.
Yeah. It just
whoever did it is a genius.
Yeah. It seems like the crowd just took you and fell in love with you instantly,
yeah.
and the respect factor was through the roof. And I just wanted to know if you felt that as well quickly as
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think when I first started wrestling, it took me a really, really, really long time to actually have a match at PWG. I pretty much got my ass handed to me before they even gave me a match, but once they started booking me in these crazy tag matches, and it kind of happened by accident actually, because what had happened is it was one of the tag tournaments, and Ronan had gotten injured, and they needed a replacement, and I was there, and I think they just saw that I took well to that type of match, and so I've been lucky to have somebody think about me, I guess, when they're putting me in these matches, and the crowd usually is very supportive of me, and I appreciate it so much more than, getting my ass kicked and having people cheer for that,
Real quick,
we
guys.
We expect you to be on there.
I think we have one of your longtime rivals on hold.
Oh, no.
Peter Avalon.
Oh, Candice LeRae, they took my call. They took my call. They couldn't resist. Candice LeRae.
Of course they couldn't resist. Why wouldn't they?
I know. I couldn't resist. I had to call you and then tell you how excited I am to be back in the PWG ring in Reseda. I get to get in that ring, and I get to slap you across your face.
Oh, my God, if you slap me.
Ass.
Oh, really? Oh, my gosh.
Oh,
That's not at all offensive. If you pop me in the face, I'm going to throw you so hard. Oh, my gosh.
With Ryan Taylor and Joey Ryan there in my corner, we are going to be unstoppable. B-Boy, Willie Mack are going to step to the side, and it's going to be severe and brutal and oh so steamy and sexy, Candice LeRae.
Oh, my gosh. Why is this happening right now? I don't even know why he would brag about his team because I clearly have the better team. I clearly have the better team.
I think you're
1,000%.
Real quick, guys, let's talk about you guys' long-time rival. Can you guys talk to us about some of you guys' classic matches you guys had against each other?
You know, Candice LeRae and I, this relationship, you want to call it, has developed not just in PWG, but we have battled in AWS and other locations as well. My hatred for her, it wells in my loins. It wells in my loins, and it's just hot like fire. And
he hates me. He hates me so much he molests me when we wrestle. That's what that is. That's hatred. Hate is molesting people. That's absolutely. What a bully. Why is this happening? Why did you guys not just leave him on hold and tell him to wait till? Oh my goodness.
Candice LeRae. It's gonna get disgusting on Friday.
I hope not. I really hope not.
I was kind of hoping that you would, that the host would kind of let me ask a question so that you wouldn't know it was me. That I couldn't think of a good question, so I just wanted to let you know that I don't have a question. It's just going to be all answers on Friday, and it's just going to be full frontal. Oh.
Wow. What is happening?
I can't wait.
I don't know either.
I have one more question for both of you guys. Who has more wins? I don't know if you guys keep count, but can you recall who won the last match between you guys?
Probably Candice.
Yeah, that was definitely me. Absolutely me. Pretty sure.
By the looks of it, Candice has got the upper hand, so we'll see if
I definitely have the upper hand. Yeah.
It's all right. She has the upper
Good
hand.
luck.
I will have my hand.
Oh my God. That was so innocent. Oh, B-Boy's gonna jackhammer if he molests me.
With the exception of the full frontal, I'm ready.
Yeah, I don't want that. That's
all right.
Terrifying.
Nobody wants it, but it happens.
I'm probably going to cry myself to sleep if that happens.
Oh, good, please. And if you do, please, let me know, because it'll help me sleep better, too.
Oh, my God.
Well,
you guys really had to, you really couldn't just leave him on hold. Oh, gosh.
Make sure.
That's all right. I'm going to hang up on you, Candice. I'm going to hang up on
you. Oh,
you.
no, I'm so sad. That's so terrible.
I know you're devastated. It's all right, sweetheart. We will be reunited on Friday, and I will give you a big wet sloppy kiss and then slap you across your big fat face.
I'm going to just throw you, though. It's
all right, Peter.
So gross. Yeah, get off, gentlemen. Get out of here.
Oh, I hate you and everybody.
Oh, I bet. Get out of here. Go to bed. That's your bedtime. Jeez.
Well, Peter Avalon, he is definitely hung up. It's going to be
good
a matchup coming up this Friday. We might want to go ahead and talk about this match.
He seemed like a nice man. I mean, he seemed cordial.
He seemed cordial until I got on the phone. I don't know. No wonder you guys just thought he was nice, and that's why you answered. I mean, but come on. Haven't you seen him?
Pretty Peter, man. It's Pretty Peter, there's no other way.
He's not pretty inside, is he? He's a fat man.
But, yeah, and I can't wait till Friday, that's for sure.
Yeah.
The whole card looks good, but that's Pretty Peter, and I hope so was he talking about doing a boobplex? I couldn't.
I don't know. He was just getting really inappropriate, and I just don't even know.
He said he's going to do full frontal.
I hope that doesn't mean he's going to.
I think that means a boobplex. That's what I thought he was. I thought he was getting at.
So, is he going to molest full frontal, or is he getting full frontal naked? We don't know.
I think he is.
I hope it's not that. That's really disturbing for all of us.
I think he met himself.
Oh, that's awful. That's terrible.
Anyway.
Whose turn is it? My turn. Is it my turn to ask questions?
Go ahead.
Okay, I want to ask her.
It's somebody's turn.
Okay, I want to ask her an AWS question.
Absolutely.
I can see on the 24th you're going to go on a hardcore match against Hudson
Yes.
Envy. Since we found out that you're going to be in the show, I was looking on YouTube to see if you've ever been in a hardcore match, but I can't find anything.
I have been in a guerrilla warfare match.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, I was wondering if you've ever been in one, so I was looking, I was like, okay. But my question to you is, are you ready to be in this match with Hudson Envy? Because she looks I'm actually afraid of her, to be honest with you.
Oh yeah, she's tough. She's pretty tough.
Yeah.
I'm doing a bit to get ready. Obviously, I'm not typically a hardcore wrestler, since apparently it's really difficult to find anything on me in hardcore matches. And I've done a guerrilla warfare match, and I've done a cage match, and I think against very fierce women. So yeah, I think I'm getting myself ready. I'm prepping myself, getting myself ready. Trying, go to Home Depot, shop around for some weapons, maybe,
Man.
I'm trying to see if there's anything in my kitchen that I'd want to use, and I'm just like, some of it I'm all, that would be great, and some of it is like, no, I don't want this to get covered in blood, so no.
Well, Candice, I'm going to be over there, and you know what? I'll let you use my chair. Go ahead.
Okay, I'll look for you, and you better let me use your chair.
I will wave
or
my
I'll be
hand,
really
I'll
upset.
be like, Candice, I will just give you my chair, and then I will stand the rest of the show. Go for it.
Dude, we're sharing. We're going to share the chair, you and me. You're just keeping it comfy for me. Just smash somebody in the face with it. It's cool. It's our chair.
Okay.
Once you get there and you claim that chair, it's our chair. So don't let anybody mess with it.
Okay, I will do that. I'll keep that chair and everything.
Okay, good.
Candice, real quick, besides your match this Friday, what other matches are you looking forward to watch this Friday?
Oh, man, that's such a good question, too. I'm excited to watch. Oh, man, let me see. I love watching Ricochet. He's freaking phenomenal. So anything he's involved in, I'm, down for it. He's fun to watch. I'm excited to see, I'm always excited to see Kevin Steen, because he's freaking amazing. I'm actually really anxious to see Paul London and Brian Kendrick's match, too. So, we'll see. I'm excited. I don't know about you guys. I'm really excited. I like sitting here, I'm like, by the time I'm done, I'm going to list every match, so it's just getting silly now. But those are my favorites. Those are my favorites at PWG. Don't tell anybody else. Then they'll start giving me dirty looks. Like, I only know who your favorites are now.
That's pretty funny, because you look like you're looking forward to it just as much as we are.
Yeah, see, we're all excited.
It's actually, I'm getting there at probably about noon that day, Candice, because...
Oh, my gosh, you're wild.
No, well, I always get front row seats, right? And I tried to let my girlfriend went to buy the tickets this time, and she didn't get front row. So we ended up waiting a couple days to buy general admission, and general admission sold out in like a day. So, we want to go to the show so bad that we're like, well, we can't miss out on this, so we're probably going to get there around noon and camp out for 7 hours or 9 hours.
You guys are so dedicated. Oh, my gosh. I don't even wait that long for things at Disneyland, and I waited 5 hours when the cars ride opened this past year, so that's insane. You guys are dedicated.
Yeah,
wow.
I'm actually the only person who doesn't have tickets right now. So, but we're getting there that early. So, if you can get there around 3:00 and bring cupcakes, that'd be cool.
Right? I have to. I sound like I have to now.
Damn.
Poor thing.
Even though I got my ticket, I'll be there with you.
Man,
I got nothing else to do. I So I don't live in the area, so I have nothing else to do.
Oh man.
Chris is from Pittsburgh.
Really? That's amazing.
Yeah.
So.
That's crazy.
It's
always interesting to me to find out, to talk to people at PWG and find out where they came from just to go to a PWG show. It's amazing to me. Very exciting every time. I love talking to fans, and when they come up and they're like, "Oh, I'm all the way from friggin' Alaska." Yeah. I'm like, "What? You came from Alaska? Are you friggin' serious?" So very cool.
Someone from Australia. I met someone when I came to the last show when I was at the rental car place. The person behind me was going to PWG. Was from Australia.
Wow, that's so cool. That's so cool.
And,
I love it.
I actually met someone who was from Scotland over there at the PWG.
Wow.
I came from Scotland. So, wow.
That's so crazy.
I agree with It's time for, Citizens Bank Arena or something for PWG. It's getting crazy.
I know.
Okay.
But, hey, man, it's the best way you got to travel to see it,
I know the boys are going to be scared to take another questions, but my next question is, after 10, will we see you in another PWG event?
I hope so. Usually it just depends on, it's like supply and demand. If enough fans are demanding to see me and they really actually want to see me, then they're going to sure as hell start putting me on more shows. So I guess as long as I do a good job and I have enough supporters behind me, then it's extremely possible you'll see me again. And hopefully in the near future, because I swear I haven't been there in over a year. So.
I'm going to tell you this. It would be so dope if they had a women's PWG title. That would be so sick. Bring more females in there. I don't know if you can get the word out, but we want to see a PWG women's title and some girls that can super go, get some competition.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Maybe one day. Hey, they told me when I started managing, they told me that they don't book women's matches, and now it's they're at their 10-year anniversary, and I've been wrestling since.
You broke that
deal. For a few years now. So they told me a lot, but keep asking, don't give up, and you shall receive.
Yeah, definitely can.
Well, anyways, Candice, after speaking of after the show, after the show we've kind of made it a tradition. We all go to Denny's down the street, and Scorpio Sky on Monday said he might join us. And I guess as of an hour ago, Pretty Peter said, "Oh yeah, for sure I'm going." I guess he wants us to buy him a Grand Slam or something. So I guess that's all it takes, Pretty Peter, to go. So I don't know. I think he kind of ruined it, but, because you're probably like, "Oh, if Pretty Peter's going, I don't want to go." But you're welcome to join us at Denny's down the street if you want to come
thank
hang out with us.
I know exactly where it is, so we'll see.
Okay. All right.
I'm not against it. Peter being there kind of makes things a little sad for me, but I'm not against it. I won't say no.
I shouldn't have told you Peter was coming.
Yeah, you guys shouldn't have said that. But then I would have gotten there and it would have been awkward, and who wants that?
Yeah. You'd have been like, "What's he doing here?"
Yeah.
We should have filmed it and had a guerrilla warfare match right there at Denny's. That'd been funny. Who's got the next question?
I guess I get the next question. Candice, the last month we've been talking about the Wrestling Cares event. We even had David Jackson on a few weeks ago. You're going to go against Winner at the Wrestling Cares event, which I'm going there too. What's your thoughts on Winner? I saw you guys wrestle at the Quincidential show. So
we've wrestled a couple times actually.
Yeah. So what you like? I mean, do you like wrestling against her? She's so far.
I do actually.
Yeah.
Is She what?
No, I was asking if she's like your favorite opponent or something.
No, I mean, I like going against her. I don't know, I learn a lot about myself every time I wrestle against her, and I don't know, it's a very fun opponent to have, actually. If anybody is wanting to book her or considering booking her, that's like they definitely should. She's very talented.
Yeah, and not only that, you're gonna have another match with her at the AWS show in September. Was nothing but all female wrestlers show, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a women's tournament.
Yeah, it's a women's tournament.
Yep, they do it every year. And they do it every year, and you know, like, this is the third year this year, and it's the day before my birthday.
Oh,
and I've won the first two, I guess the only other two, women's tournaments at AWS. So, I don't know, I have good luck with these tournaments. And it's the day before my birthday. Like, how disappointing would that be to lose my first AWS women's tournament? And the day before my birthday, I'll be, like, crying, eating cake alone the next day. No, I won't do that. But I'll be sad. It'll be a bummer for sure.
You see, Skits and Toby, you guys cannot miss out. You guys better be there in September then.
Yeah, it's going to be a great tournament.
I definitely told Oscar in advance that I'm there. So, I'm there.
You better be.
I'm there for you,
I'm the only one. Look, Candice, I'm the only one out of all of us that goes to the AWS show. I'm trying to bring them on.
That's not by choice, though, Oscar. Gosh.
Oscar, I would definitely be with you, Oscar, but I have the nation in between me and you, so I can't be there every time.
No, it's just that I'm not going against you guys. I'm trying to, like, something always comes up, you know, like either work or Toby got to do something, you know, like.
Dude, I told you. Okay, I'm gonna be in Tennessee, dude. I'm gonna be in Tennessee this on the 24th. So it's like it's not that I really, really, really want to go. I can't, dude. Come on, I'm waiting. I'm getting there at noon to get PWG tickets. I mean, come on now. I'm not.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really want to go, dude. It pains me, but whatever.
So September.
One day.
Do it for Candice. September. Do it for Candice. It's the day before.
It's my birthday.
Do it for her.
For sure.
Do it for her.
All right. What's the exact date? What's the exact date?
Wait, what?
What's the date? What's the date of the show?
September 28th.
Okay, I'm going to mark it in my calendar right now.
Okay.
Oh, look, he's going to do it.
You better.
For sure.
You can't tell me that you're going to do something and not do it, because then I get really sad and disappointed. We got to
I definitely don't want to disappoint you. Yeah, definitely don't want to disappoint you. Okay, for sure.
Something? Hold on, I think Skip was trying to say something.
No, I said we'll definitely let you know who Toby is, because after this we'll tweet you so you can know who all was part of this interview.
Yeah, do that, please.
I'm gonna ask you one more question.
Okay.
Actually, two more questions.
Okay.
First question is, if you had your own promotion, and you get to pick three people, it could be females or guys, who would be the first three that you would have a part of your own promotion? And my second question is, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Ooh, these are good questions. Well, three wrestlers I would have would be definitely Kevin Steen.
Joey Ryan and PPA.
If I could have anybody, then I'd take El Generico back in a heartbeat.
Oh.
And
oh, for sure.
Oh, who else? Trying to think of girls. I'm like, You know, I would go with Mischief. I'd definitely go with Mischief. I know that may be like out of the blue for some people, but I definitely would.
No,
I'm with it.
Mischief is
She's a great
awesome.
talent.
I agree. Yeah, no.
She's a great talent. Those would be my three.
And
that's a strong three.
And in 5 years, can we see a Candice LeRae bakery or something, maybe?
Well, you're gonna see me doing some kind of big thing, whether I'm doing a bakery or I'm made my way onto television somewhere.
Oh, okay.
We'll see.
Hopefully.
We'll see. We'll cross our fingers.
We're all rooting for you, Candice, for sure.
Oh, thank you. Don't stop rooting for me, please.
Did anybody else have any more questions for Candice before we let her go?
No regrets, guys. Let's do
I
this.
just can't wait for Friday.
Yeah, me neither. See, if you guys have more questions, you can ask me Friday, but then people are going to miss out.
Hey, I'm not going to lie. That when I was purchasing tickets, when I decided to come to fly again, that when I heard that they were going to have that mixed tag match, that was one of the reasons why I decided to come. I'm really excited.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you for telling me that. It's like,
I'm fucking stoked.
Awesome.
I can't wait.
I'm not even kidding. I'm not saying it. I'm just telling the truth. That's what I got.
Yeah, well, thank you.
We're all stoked to come to PWG this Friday. It's
Yay.
going to be a classic. It's going to be epic like always. But
I have one more
Candice,
question to ask her. I have one more question to ask her, but it's non wrestling related. I saw you tweet. I saw you tweet about that heavy metal band Pantera. Are you like a fan of them? Okay, listen.
Yeah.
I'm in their music video. You could check it out. It's the newest one, Piss. I'm in the video, so check it out if you can.
Okay.
I'm in their video, so. All right.
Okay.
That's all I want to tell
I'll
her.
look.
All right. I'll wear a Pantera shirt in the show.
Oh, okay, cool.
All right. That's all I want to tell her.
Candice, you want to throw out your website, Twitter, Facebook, Vine?
Twitter and Instagram would probably be the easiest because I'm on those the most. And my Twitter handle is @NotScottLost. Yes, it is @NotScottLost. And I am not Scott Lost, and that's why it's @NotScottLost. And Instagram is Candice LeRae. I made that one a little easier. I think a lot of people are a little scared that the Twitter one is not me, and they think it is Scott Lost saying he's not me, but it's definitely me. I'm one of the few people that says I'm not somebody because I'm not them.
All right.
And there's a story behind it, but, you know, whatever. I'm a shenaniganizer.
Definitely, Candice. We definitely want to thank you for being on the show.
Thank you for having me so much.
We'll see you Friday, and we will.
Yes.
We will basically. We'll tweet you so you can know who was part of the interview and stuff. So.
Yeah, please do. Please do.
We should take a group photo of all of us.
Yeah. Group photo.
Okay. See, she's down.
It's happening now. It has to. Yeah. If it doesn't, I'm going to be mad. And I'll never talk to you guys again.
Oh, my God.
I don't know about you, but I'm also getting my own picture with her, too. So.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Sure, but we still got to do the group photo.
Yeah, group photo's happening.
Oh, man.
All right.
For sure.
Awesome. Yay.
All right, Candice.
Thanks, Candice.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Bye.
Good night.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.
Candice LeRae, ladies and gentlemen. What a fucking awesome show we're having so far, guys. Peter Avalon first, and Candice LeRae, two great professional wrestlers.
I'm so nervous.
Skits. How awesome would it be if we did the group photo and Peter Avalon photobombed it?
Oh,
that's hilarious.
We gotta do it.
And Joey Ryan. But we won't tell Candice. Let's get Joey Ryan MPPA to photobomb it and not tell Candice. We'll do like a cool one and then a photobomb and then just tweet it to her or something like that. That'd be hilarious.
Don't do that. Don't do it.
Oh man, that'd be funny.
But that would be funny. Hey, but that would be funny if they just did it and we didn't even know.
Yeah. But yeah, it would have been funnier. Yeah, but it'd be funny either way. If Candice doesn't know, it'd be funny.
Oh, I'll put that up on the wall, man. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, especially because I think Candice will actually. I think she's gonna make it big. She's that good, and that would be awesome for us to have if she ever does make it big.
And the thing is, Toby, she's trained by great talent, trained by T.J. Perkins, that Hernandez cat. I mean, she's set, was trained by right people, so she's definitely going wherever she wants to do. I mean, there's no limit.
Yeah, and exactly. She's no slouch diva, and she's got the look, she's got the talent. I mean, she's got the whole package. And if there's any female wrestler to make it big, I guess, other than Oscar's love affair with Paige, it's going to be Candice.
and not that many who besides her deserves it. I mean, she deserves it. She got a head on her shoulders, and she deserves it. And
she's just genuinely a nice person. Yeah, I mean, for reals. I'm still nervous to talk to her. Damn.
Yeah, me. Real quick though, let's take another commercial break. After that, we're gonna put our predictions out there for the PWG show. We'll be right back here on WrestlingHeads Radio.
Four Corners Radio is the home for the best professional wrestling and independent wrestling, discussions and coverage. Billy, Ant, Martin, and Sam bring you three of the best podcasts every week. The Four Corners, Raw Roundtable, the Indie Project, and the Saturday Freestyle. Along with the podcast, FourCornersWrestling.com is designed with all wrestling fans in mind. Feature articles, videos, the weekly shows, and much more. Four Corners and Wrestling Heads are teaming up to bring you wrestling's next revolution. Are you ready?
Let's get ready to rumble!
So, are you putting the title on the line for PWG?
Definitely putting the title on the line.
Well,
so
I have a question. I got a question. Here's the deal. I obviously know if I ever lucky enough to win it, I at least want to take a photo with the belt so that I could have it on stock. You know what I mean? So I could, if I ever do win it, I could
let Chris
post.
Take it back with him. No, dude, just take it back with you.
Because then I got to pay for shipping.
Oh my God!
No, then we'll just
take a photo. I'll just take a photo of it and have it on my phone. And if I ever am lucky to win, I'll just post it.
We should all still put money.
I don't want to be responsible for that belt. I don't want to be responsible.
We should still all go half on it to get a custom-made Wrestling Heads title made by the guys from the Wrestling Guy store.
I'll go for the IC title.
Shit, the hell?
No, I'm just saying we don't even need a Wrestling Heads title. Let's just make the Intercontinental title, dude. That's the most prestigious title in my opinion. But I don't know. I've always been in love with the Intercontinental Championship.
Why?
That would be my vote.
Why? Because fucking Chris Jericho held it.
He held it more times than anyone, but no. But that's not even the point. More great people have held the Intercontinental title than anyone.
Would you do full frontal for that Intercontinental title? Yes.
So boob flex it? No, I'm just fucking with you.
Hey, Oscar, do you have any paper?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got paper right now. I'm just putting everybody's name right now. Okay.
Question of the day is Hypergirl around? Is she gonna be a part of this or no?
I thought she was, but I don't know. I can text her right now. Hold up, I'll text her.
And if she can't, she can just write it down and give it to us this weekend.
No, she wants to, so go ahead and start giving them out, and she'll just catch up. I'm sure she'll be for sure down. Hang on, let me text her.
Because I was going to say, before we do that, I just want to throw out, for those that actually care, Sheamus is injured. He'll be out for like 6 weeks, I believe.
Who gives a shit?
Oh, poor Sheamus.
Let me go back here. I hate to backtrack, but man, I don't know about you, but tonight was pretty awesome. I mean, that was a great moment. I think. I don't know. To promote this show, not only that, but to be able to promote that show coming up this week, 10 of all shows.
Yeah.
Pretty awesome, man. I mean, pat your guys yourself on the fucking back.
Yeah.
That went over well.
Whoever's involved with PWG should listen to that because that person will shake our hands.
Yeah, I'm not going to no-sell that. I mean, that was awesome to have them too.
Yeah. Ready when you guys are.
But I don't think they don't even need our help though. PWG is freaking big as it is.
No. But you know my point. It was just awesome to be a part of.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, no, it's cool. I just texted her, so hopefully she'll call in like a minute.
Yeah. But
if you guys want to start,
go
ahead. So since you're champion, Skits, you're first.
All right. It was definitely great to have two great
professional wrestlers on the show at the same time or at different times, and then one calls in to interrupt the other one. And I thought Johnny Yuma was going to call in the middle of Pretty P's interview, but it didn't happen. And it's crazy because I like sit here and say, like, does Johnny Yuma and Peter Avalon really have an issue with each other, or is it just all bullshit? Because it's so funny.
I guess that he broke his hand, you know. I don't know. Would you have an issue with the guy who broke your hand?
That happens in wrestling.
Whatever it takes.
I mean, I don't know. Goldberg gave Bret Hart a concussion and basically ended his career. So,
Speaking of Goldberg, I was actually listening to like his interview. Chris Jericho and Goldberg they got in a fight a long time ago.
Yeah.
That was in his
shit
book.
Out of him. Jericho
it was in his book.
Chuck his fucking ass out.
I knew that years ago. I actually heard that years ago. I think it happened right before their feud when that WWE feud they had in Bad Blood. That went to Bad Blood. They had a fight at that time, so it was.
Well, did you guys read the book?
Yeah. I didn't read it, but I heard about it.
Jericho was pretty fucking hefty back then too. He was a big cat back then, not as thin as he is now. So, you know.
Well, I guess it wasn't even a fight. It was like a cat. It was a cat fight or something like that. And Goldberg, they went to the. I guess they got in a big argument backstage, and I guess like I said, someone called someone out. And Goldberg went stomping over there, and then I guess instead of Jericho thought he was getting ready for Goldberg to punch him in the face, and Goldberg grabbed his hair and started pulling on his hair like a girl or something. And Jericho was it caught him by surprise. He was like, "What? The big bad Goldberg is fucking pulling my hair? Are you kidding me?" And yeah, so it's pretty funny. You guys need to get that book. It's really good.
He deserves to get his ass kicked. He sucks. Another fucking blown up guy. Blown up guy that's forced.
And that's another wrestler that mysterious Mexicans like.
I like Goldberg too. Hey, I like Goldberg. I was a big Goldberg fan.
He's a bum.
He's the coolest thing.
Right back. Are you guys ready for this?
I'm ready. You're first.
All right.
You're first
buddy. Match. B-Boy, Candice LeRae, Willie Mack versus Ryan Taylor, Pretty P, and Joey Ryan. I want to go for Candice LeRae, Willie Mack, and B-Boy.
All right, that's my pick too. I'll go with that.
How about just put Team Candice? How about that? She's the leader.
Yeah,
all right.
Team Candice.
I pick Team Candice too.
Not only is Team Candice winning, I think I just can't see him not. You got to get the crowd pumping. I see even Candice getting a pinfall. I hate to say that, Peter, but you know what I mean. It's just to get the crowd going. Definitely.
The ballplex.
Yeah.
Second matchup: Kyle O'Reilly versus T.J. Perkins.
Hold on. Before that, all you guys are going for Team Candice, right? That's all.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, Oscar, you didn't say nothing. Where are you going?
Team Candice.
All right.
Okay. Second match: T.J. Perkins versus Kyle O'Reilly. I'm gonna go for our boy Kyle O'Reilly.
What a fucking match that is.
I'm gonna go with Kyle O'Reilly also.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go with Kyle O'Reilly. Right. It seems like he's gonna. They're looking at him maybe to be if he could be the champ for PWG. So I'm thinking he's gonna win. I think he's gonna beat Manic.
Yeah, and it helps. It doesn't help PWG to have TJ win that fight, no doubt about it. But seriously, that match is gonna be the one, and that's gonna be awesome.
You mean Manic?
Yes, my pet.
Never call him that again. I never call him that.
Manic.
You know what? Both of them guys are definitely WrestlingHeads alumni. They've been on here before. I definitely want to get TJ back on here since he's got big things going on. But we'll say that for another talk.
Not much better talent in the world than TJ. I mean, there's not many.
Yeah.
He's awesome.
TJP.
Next match.
TJP.
Brian Cage versus Tony Nese.
This is a tough one.
Yeah.
Damn.
No shit.
Damn.
And Tony Nese is going to get a push this year in Indy.
I'm going Brian Cage. You know what? I take that. I take that back. Hold on. Fuck.
I'm going Tony Nese. Fuck it.
Go ahead.
I don't see Brian Cage winning solo matches without Michael Elgin.
I'd like to see Elgin friggin' Cage feud.
That would be awesome.
Because they teased it at the last show. Remember, he hit him during their tag match. So I wonder if they're going to tease that again sometime down the road.
Yeah, but I'm going with Anthony Nese.
You know what? I agree with Chris. I think they're going to do something for him. I mean, it could be something from a beginning for him. So I'm going to go for Nese on this one.
Yeah, it all depends on, is he going to come back? I mean, is this a one-shot deal? But
he'll be at
really
Bola too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I want to say Cage, obviously, but I just think this Nese guy's on fire right now. Definitely he has been around my area. I mean, he's getting a lot of buzz. So I'm going to go with Nese. I'm going Nese.
All right, I'm going to go with Brian Cage.
All right.
Jesus, this is a crazy card.
Yeah, that was tough.
The Rockless Monsters. I love Johnny Yuma. The Rockless Monsters. Just a good time with Johnny Yuma versus Alex Kozlov and Rocky Romero.
The former Ring of Honor tag team champions. They just won and lost the tag team belts in Ring of Honor too.
Yeah. I'm gonna go for them. I see Rocky Monsters losing now.
Yeah, I say the same thing. I don't think Rocky Monsters gonna win this shit.
What's the name of their tag team again, Chris?
Forever Hooligans. But I'm not gonna go with them. I'm gonna go with since the Rockless Monsters, in my eyes, had a great match last show. I'm gonna go with Yuma and Good Time.
Yeah, and I agree with Chris. I'm gonna go with the Rockless Monsters also.
You know what? Can I change that to the Rockless Monsters too?
I guess I'm the only one going for them.
No.
I'm the champion, damn it. I'm the champ.
You changed it twice already. You picked it.
You're the champ,
No.
man. You're the champ.
You changed it twice. You heard all of our predictions, and you'd be like, you know what? I'm gonna change it.
Hey, you're
I
the champion, Skits. Have some
You know what? Fuck it. You know what? Fuck it. Forever Hooligans. That's what I'm going for.
There you go. That's the confidence of a champion.
If Oscar can cheat me out of the title, I can make up rules on the spot.
Here we go.
Okay. Who'd you pick, Oscar?
The Hooligans.
Michael Elgin versus Aaron Fox. I'm going for Michael Elgin, no questions asked.
What a match.
Going to destroy it.
Oh, my God. It's going to be amazing.
I'm pretty much, me and Skits got the same predictions, pretty much.
Elgin's going to destroy his ass. I'm sorry, AR. You know how many tricks
I don't know.
That's so tough. I'm gonna go with Michael Elgin though also, but that's fucking tough, dude.
You know what I can't wait for is the friggin' he's gonna hold him up in the delayed suplex for an hour and a half.
5 minutes.
He's he's very tall and lanky, but he's definitely a lighter guy, and he's gonna hold him up for a month. Get a double count out or something. Goddamn, who knows? Depends on who they're gonna push.
Elgin.
I'm gonna go. Yeah, but Elgin, who knows? I'm gonna. You know what? Fuck it. If you're gonna win a title, you got to pick different. So I'm going AR Fox. Fuck.
Interesting.
So who's everybody's pick so far?
I'm going Elgin. So
I'm going Elgin as well.
Okay, three Elgins and one AR Fox. Next matchup for PWG 10. This one gets interesting. Chucky T and Johnny Gargano versus Brian Kendrick and Paul London. I'm going for Johnny Gargano and Chuck T.
Yeah, this might steal the show. This might steal the show.
I'm going Chucky T and Johnny Gargano.
I think for some reason I'm going to go with Brian Kendrick and Paul London. Because it's just a 10th anniversary, and they've done shows in the past. Why not give them the win, you know?
Yeah.
I'm
yeah. I have to go. I with. I agree with Oscar. I want to root for Paul London anyways, just because Paul London is such an amazing talent. So, you know, I'm gonna go with Paul London and Brian Kendrick.
Well, there's not many people more liked than Paul London in and out of the ring, but and listen, the wrestling needs that team more. You know what I mean? They need to hit the, you know what I mean? I wish they'd wrestle more often together, or even just singles. But I'm gonna go with Chucky T and Gargano. I mean, they're just great, man.
Yeah, they could go. That match could go either way.
Yeah, great from Dragon Gate, I guess. I don't know.
Y'all ready for this one? But first, main event, three-way pro wrestling Guerrilla World Tag Team Championship ladder match. We got the Young Bucks, the best tag team champions, the best tag team in the world. Fuck the bullshit. Versus the Dojo Bros, Eddie Edwards and Roderick Strong. Versus the Inner City Machine Guns, Rich Swann and Ricochet. Fuck,
Jesus Christ.
Dude,
bring a helmet.
Gonna be the fucking
we need to bring helmets.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, if one of the Bucks goes flying over me again, I'm a shit.
I'm going to predict this. One of us is going to, here's a prediction, one of us is going to get fucked up in that match.
Dude, especially if we're sitting aisle seat. If we're sitting aisle seat, we're going to get fucked.
I'm going Young Bucks, boys.
I'm going for Young Bucks as well. I can't see Dojo Bros winning it because I don't know if Eddie Edwards, there's rumors about them going to WWE, so I cannot see that happening. And Inner City did go in and out from the States to Japan, so I can't see them winning the title. So I'm Young Bucks.
One title is changing that night. There's going to be a title change. Unfortunately, it will not be the tag team title. I'm going with Young Bucks. Not unfortunately, fortunately, I'm sorry.
Man, you guys are all lame, and so am I, because I got to go with the Young Bucks also.
And the three-way pro wrestling guerrilla warfare match for the world, for the pro wrestling guerrilla world championship title, we got Drake Younger, Mr. Wrestling, Kevin Steen, and Adam Cole. Shit. I don't give a shit. Adam Cole still your fucking PWG champ, you damn it.
Fuck Adam Cole.
I'm going for Cole as well. I see him like trying to. He finds a way to win somehow in this match. I see Cole still keeping the title.
Go ahead, Phil. I'm thinking
too. The obvious choice is Adam Cole, but has Drake done enough to finally hold the belt? I mean, that guy's put his body on the line so many times for this company so far.
Before we go off air, I want to put this promo for Adam Cole too.
Fuck Adam Cole.
Listen, what a way to send a crowd home for 10 happy is have Drake win it. You know what I mean? So I'm going to go with Drake. Just because you got to send the crowd home happy on 10. You know
they'll be happy with Kevin Steen when they do this.
It'll be a pop.
That's true. Yeah.
Drake, that's an emotional win right there. I mean, even if it's for just one show, I mean, just to give him the strap, I'm gonna go with Drake. I mean, I love Adam Cole though. I love Adam Cole, but it's Drake.
See, any of those guys could win it. But, I mean, that would be such a downer, I think, if Adam Cole did retain it, because he just got such hate right now. But even if Steen winning it would make the crowd super happy, too. But, fuck, it's so hard. I'm going to just pick who I want to root for, and I want to root for Drake. So I'm going to pick Drake.
All right, and that's our picks, gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, Pro Wrestling Guerrilla this Friday. The whole WrestlingHeads crew is going to be there. I'm stoked. The boys are stoked. We want to thank Mr. Peter Avalon for being on the show. They Candice LeRae for being on the show, for taking their time out today. I want to play this promo. Let's see how long it is. Play a little bit of it real quick of Adam Cole talking about PWG 10. I hope. Here he goes.
Man's ego can be his greatest asset or his biggest. This Friday, August 9th, EWG presents its 10-year anniversary event, and in one of the double main events, I, Adam Cole, find myself in a three-way match for my PWG against two men who the PWG faithful and myself are very familiar with, and Greg Younger. So earlier, talk about ego and the importance of it in success. How it's a good thing. In my case, ego has been a very, very good. Because when nobody believed that I would win the 2005 Los Angeles tournament, I believed it. That's why I won. When nobody in the world believed.
Well, I don't want to. The damn promo's pretty damn long, and we're kind of running out of time and shit. Make sure y'all go check that promo out. Go to official PWG's Twitter and check it out. But be sure to like us on Facebook, facebook.com/WrestlingHeads. Our website is coming soon, brand new look. It's coming back up, WrestlingHeads.com. Follow us at WrestlingHeads. Follow me right after the show. I'm going to be talking about PWG show. I'm going to throw down my predictions and stuff and why I think the person's going to win and stuff. And WH Skits. Boys, you want to go out your Twitters?
Yeah, you guys can follow me at Sinister632. You guys can follow me on Instagram, the same name, and Vine. So, yeah, there you go.
All right. I'm at Toby for Wrestling. Hashtag I love Candice LeRae. Hashtag fuck Adam Cole.
Yeah, and I just want to say that I'm absolutely grateful and excited and just grateful that I could be able to come to this show. I mean, believe me, I from the bottom of my heart, I'm telling you. But you can follow me at ROH Code on Twitter. Just excited, just like you guys.
Yeah, this Friday is going down. Wrestling Heads Radio, we take over PWG 10. So if you're going to be there, hashtag Wrestling Heads at 10. So make sure y'all hashtag that right there. Until then, I'm Skits, Chris, Toby, and Oscar, and we outro. Peace.
Peace.
What time is it? WH Radio.
We are the best